What up, y'all? This LP, and just hitting y'all this way because I can't hit you no other way on Facebook. As you know, I was suspended from Facebook, so I can see what y'all write, but I can't write back. One thing I seen today with one of my friends, female friends, writing how dudes calling themselves king and don't have basically nothing to show for it. That's true, but that got to go with queens also. One thing I noticed a lot is women blaming men for their stresses and burning them and all types of stuff. Not physically burn. Well, they doing that too, but women don't like to take up for their own mistakes. They don't like to see between the lines and see the reason for certain shit. Like, why is men acting like this, Why is men shacking up at their house? Why they don't have their own? Black men, basically. Black, Hispanic. Or the same thing at the end of the day. Sometimes you gotta overstand this shit. This shit is bigger than what they think. It's a reason why the tables is turned. And like I said in an interview I did with Step Your Game Up, the women could change all of that. Because men only do what women let them do. If a girl gets her heart broken by a man, it's not the man's fault. It's her fault. She chose them. No man chooses a woman unless he's going to the DR, one of them places, or to the fucking one of them truck stops, or buying pussy off of Black Planet. That's how a man chooses a woman. Even if it's a little girl, the girl could be 13 and a man 37. She still chose him because she could have choose another 37-year-old pervert or something. A lot of, you can't blame the man for all the stuff they put you through because you let him put you through that. Now, just because you might have everything together, house, crib, or whatever you want to call it, car, job, good job, don't make you have royal standards. Royal standards don't come off of material gain. That go for man or female. It's women with all of that shit, and they far from a queen. Far from a queen. Royal standard comes from the mind and out. The way you carry yourself. It's girls that got all of that. Nice job and everything, but they don't carry themselves well. And if they were carried so well, they would have a well-carried man on the side of them. So obviously, if they don't got that, that just shows. This whole independent woman shit got people all fucked up. Got a whole bunch of women that's doing everything for themselves, yeah. But they kid don't got no daddy around. And they think that's all good. You need the perspective of a male and female to succeed. Truthfully. How could a queen raise princes and princesses with no king? How could a prince know how to be a king? How could a princess know how to find a prince to make her king? when you bash the man, all you doing is bashing yourself, because man and woman goes together. This whole separate shit is not the way. If you think about it, you never see, unless she's from the urban area and grew up around Negroes and Hispanics, you never see a white woman screaming out this independent shit and all this stuff that the black women and Hispanic women do. You ever figure that out? Instead of trying to bash why these dudes is like that, try to figure it out. Try to fix it up. Like I said in that interview I did with Gabe, if women started looking for guys from early on, middle school, high school, start looking, and not the ugly women, we need the good looking women. You know, all these bougie women that grow up today now. But we need y'all to start being interested in the dudes that go to school, do they work, you know? And you know, when guys see that, when these black men and these guys see that damn, this girl, she likes this dude because he does his, you know, he's into school and he's working, you know, he ain't in the streets. Then all these other street dudes, they gonna switch their game up because they trying to get that chick. You know, they'll stay in school. But until these women stop, you know, they will say this, they will bash all these dudes and shit, but they fucking the top drug dealer or you know, somebody in the streets, you know? And then they would bash the other dudes. You got to see, this is the reason. Black women, they would never understand or understand what a black man goes through. They go through it from early age. They go through it from when they in nursery school, kindergarten, they already being attacked and changed and molded and put in these situations that get them all fucked up later on. It's not an excuse, but this shit's really going on. This shit really happens. You know? It's a reason why it's like that. And a lot of y'all black women and Hispanic women, y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see all the stuff that's going on in to keep us like this, you know? To keep us not being kings and warriors and shit like that. Because remember, not everybody supposed to be a king. Not everybody supposed to be a queen. You know, we need warriors. We need, you know, we need all that stuff, you know. So women, they got to look at the bigger picture, man. It's not, stop blaming the man for your problems or for your heartache and shit like that. You let the man move into your house. He's going to move in. It's only natural. It's in the animal world. You know, you let the man mess with more than one woman, you know. You knew from a fact he ain't shit from the time you dealt with him. You just like how he looked and the image that he get, and probably, what y'all call it, clout, all that other shit that, you know, comes with the package with him. You know, y'all gotta switch it up, man. Start dealing with dudes that's trying to do something, man. A lot of these dudes is probably too late because they already grown, but yeah, man, y'all got daughters, man. Teach your daughters, man. Be like, yo, these are the type of guys you want, man. These, you know, and I grew up, I'm from the streets. I grew up in the streets. I came from a good family background. I ain't have to do a lot of stuff I did at first, but that's what the girls was liking. And me being young, you know, I did it and I ended up fucking up. Even though I went to college and everything, but still. And I wish I could change shit, but it's already in the dirt. So all I could do now is just try to better my situation as good as possible, humble myself. And, you know, I have a son of my own. I got 3 other young boys I consider like my kids, you know, my son's brothers. And all I want to do now is make sure that they don't do the same shit I did. So, you know, I gotta think into that, you know. Stop blaming these dudes for the reason why you're a single mother. Stop blaming these dudes for the reason why he's sitting on your couch, farting, eating up all your food, and that's it. You know, you let that happen. You know, those are the type of guys you like. You know, so you know, like you can't blame the man for what you let him do. You know, and like I said, a woman, she can have everything: nice job, car, nice clothes, good job. You know, that don't make her a queen. That don't make her nothing like a queen. It's bigger than material. Material do not make you a king. Material do not make you a queen, a prince, or a princess. It's royal standards. If you don't have royal standards, you're not royalty. Point blank. Get that straight. Alright, so peace and blessings. LP for president. Fuck Beyonce and her son Blue Ivy. Fuck Bernie Sanders. Fuck Trump. Fuck all of them. You know, signing out.